Howdy brewers. You're catching me a bit late, but no, actually only 20 minutes into my mash. Just giving it a stir, get more efficiency, extraction efficiency that is. So you get more sugars out of the grain. Very simple grain bill. It's 95% Pilsner malt and 5% Carahel today. And there'll be a new thing I'm trialling today, which is all of my hops I'm adding at the end of the boil, and I'll be steeping for 30 minutes. Anyway, I'll talk more on that when I do it. So anyway, as I've recommended in the past, stir your grain bed during the mash and you get better extract efficiency out of your grains. See you in a little bit. Cheers. Yeah, we're the cage or the top plate's on the grain father. It's all muddy at the moment, but in about 20 minutes that'll be clear. Today's water treatment, I used 1.5 teaspoons of gypsum and 1 teaspoon of calcium chloride. The reason why I've used both of them is for good yeast health and also to highlight the hops, and that's what the gypsum's for. The sulfates make the hops pop, and that'll give me a ratio. Ideal ratio is 3 to 1. It won't be that great, but it'll be around that. So we're just mashing out, and you can see how clear that wort is. Probably 1.5 inches or 5 centimeters thick too, and you can easily see the perforated plate. This is how I sparge with my grain father. I have an urn, but I just fill up a jug, and every so often I come out and pour a litre over the grain bed. But while I'm doing that, I switch it over to boil. Can you see that? And I've got it on the high element down the bottom, so that way while I'm sparging I save a bit of time by bringing it to the boil. There's 10 minutes to go in the boil. I'm sterilising my wort chiller and my hop basket and adding my whirl flock and my yeast nutrient. Just rinsing the cup. I'm going to do another keg condition for the mandarina Bavaria pale. So I've got 63 grams of dextrose, and you don't need to add boiling water because you could dissolve the sugar with the beer in the keg. It'll eventually dissolve, but you know, even though I've sanitized this container, and boiling water means that no bugs are going to get in, so it's just a bit of extra sanitation. It's probably unnecessary, but peace of mind, can't put a price on it, as they say. And yeah, we'll just pour that in the keg and put the beer on top. Just adding the dextrose. And now I'll add the beer. So, I'm not sure how clear it'll be. Oh, that looks pretty good to me. So I hope there is enough yeast in suspension. There should be, in order to get a cask conditioned beer. So yeah, that'll just fill it up to 19 litres, and I'll purge the air out, put CO2 in when it's done, and then I'll let it condition for 2 weeks and then taste. Cheers. Hello brewers, we're just going to do our taste test of this mandarin pale ale. Well, There's not much carbonation, and there is just a real subtle hints of citrus in the aromas with a slight tinge of a yeasty smell. It tastes like I'm drinking mandarin juice. It was, yeah, so I threw in all of my hops at flame out and whirlpooled for 30 minutes, and very simple grain bill as you saw, Pilsner and Carahel, and it just, the hop flavours have come through really well. They don't give off, it might be because it's cold or there's not much carbonation that there's not much aroma coming off, but no, still not much aroma. There's only a hint, but it has a lot of flavour. It's a little bit sweet, and there's a tiny bit of alcohol warmth there as well, which is surprising because it's only a bit over 5%. And the sweetness is also a little bit of a surprise. I finished at 10:08, I think, or 10:07, and it was only 5% Carahel. So anyway, it's jam-packed with citrus flavours though. So anyway, won't waste any more of your time. Give it a try if you want. Cheers.